Yesterday, during an interview with ABC News, Chris Christie, I guess at this point you'd have to call him a former Trump ally, basically said during the interview that as far as the voter fraud evidence is concerned, Donald Trump and his campaign need to either put up or shut up. Here is exactly what Chris Christie said. He said, "We heard nothing today about any evidence. This kind of thing, all it does is inflame without informing, and we cannot permit inflammation without information." This little catchy talking point he's got there. He continues, "If you're going to say those things from behind the podium at the White House, it's his right to do it. It's his right to pursue legal action, but show us the evidence. I want to know what backs up what he said so that I can analyze it. And let me tell you, if he's right, I'll be outraged, and I'm sure you would be too. And if he's wrong, then the American people are going to be able to make the judgment about this election that the results have been fair." Now, right there at the end, you can tell, like, and I mean, if there's fraud, then we're all going to be outraged, and sure, totally. But, if he's wrong about it, then everybody can accept it and move the hell on. Because Chris Christie also knows. He wouldn't go out there telling the administration to either put up the evidence or stop talking about it if he thought it was real. If he thought it was real, he would say, "Please release that evidence. The people need to see what really happened." The talking point would be different. It wouldn't be a put up or shut up. It would be a put up and shut them up, is what that talking point would be. So even Chris Christie doesn't believe this. And do you know why, folks? Because there's no evidence. This is just like with the Hunter Biden thing, folks. Oh, we've got this evidence. Oh no, our secret documents were lost in the mail on their way to Tucker Carlson, who mailed them from LA to his studio in New York instead of just, holding them. None of this makes any sense because none of it was designed to make sense. Not to mention the fact that if this were some kind of grand conspiracy and Democrats did manage to rig the election so Joe Biden would win, don't you think they'd have gone for down ballot races too? Because as it stands right now, they're probably not going to control the Senate. They lost a couple seats in the House. Don't you think if they were rigging the election, they would have gone ahead and rigged a couple of those races too? Or are just the Democrats that incompetent that they can't even rig an election right, huh? I forget which one it is now, because none of this makes any sense. One of the only times I'm going to say this, Chris Christie's right. We should listen to Chris Christie. We should all be demanding what Chris Christie is demanding. And that is, if you have the evidence, please release the evidence. If you don't, shut the hell up so we can all finish the counting and then move on with our lives. A lot of us are getting really tired of having to cover this crap every single day. Kind of starts to wear on you. There's I wouldn't say much more important, but there's other important issues out there that also need to be discussed. And it's kind of hard to do that when we have this ongoing, lingering presidential election that everybody's already sick of. It is obvious at this point that they don't have the evidence. If they did, they would have presented it in court when their lawsuits were getting thrown out for why? A lack of evidence. They don't have it. It doesn't exist. Don't believe the talking points from Trump or his idiotic children. There's no evidence of voter fraud, at least that we have seen so far. If it emerges in the coming days, fantastic, release it, show us. But if not, shut up and get ready to move out of the White House.